Everyone, we are starting our new chapter, that is cost of production and revenue. So what is cost of production? A basic meaning, the cost which is incurred in manufacturing something, whatever product we are producing, that is called the cost of production. For an example, to produce any product we need a raw material, manpower, electricity, factory. Okay, so many things are there. So these all things incurred to produce something. So cost of this all is known as cost of production. Okay. Okay. Now we will talk about real cost. There are something which cannot be measured. You can say a non-monetary cost which is known as real cost. Employees have the burden, stress, they get fed up, they have sacrificed their time and they feel anxiety to produce something, but that cannot be measured in monetary terms. So these are the real cost to produce something. These all are the factors which are also included, which comes when production is happening. This all, but this cannot be, we can say, monetary. So this is a real cost. Okay. Next is opportunity cost. What is opportunity cost? When you are opting one particular purpose and you are letting out the others. Okay. You are using a particular factor for only single use and you are let out to go the other factors and the factors which or you can say uses, alternative uses that you are letting go, that is the opportunity cost of a particular thing. Okay, for example, a farmer. So farmer is producing either rice or wheat. Okay, if farmer can earn 3.5 lakh by producing rice and 2 lakh by the producing wheat, so then but obvious he will produce a rice because he can earn more 3.5 lakh. So he let go the option of producing wheat which gives him 2 lakh. So here 2 lakh earning to produce wheat is let go. So that is the opportunity cost to produce a rice. Okay. Next is monetary cost. So there are some factors which change in very short period of time and there are some things which changes in a long period of time. For an example, the price of raw material, manpower, fuel, electricity, that can be changed in very short period of time. So and there are certain factors which can be changed in a long term. For an example, plant, heavy machinery, building. If you had started a company, then you are not going to change the machinery immediately. After 10 years, 15 years, you are going to change that. You are going to renovate it, your building. So that cost will not incurred in a short period of time. Now we will see the classification of short run. On the basis of short run, which costs are incurred. The first one is fixed cost and a variable cost. These costs are associated with the cost of production. So fixed cost means what? Whenever you are going to produce anything, either you are producing or not, your production is zero, or you are increasing your production or you are decreasing your production. Okay, certain costs are fixed which are not going to be changed with your production. So there are no relationship with the production level. You have to pay either you produce or not. For an example, rent of your building, the interest on your capital, whatever insurance you had taken, the premium of that, salary of the employee. Salary of the employee, for a current example, in a COVID situation, there are all the companies are shut down, but they are paying to their employees. They have to pay. Okay, so at that time no production is there, but they have to pay their employees. So that is fixed cost. Okay, and next is variable cost. Variable cost is directly related to your production. As you increase your production, your variable cost will increase, and as you decrease the production, your variable cost is also decrease, because it is like cost of raw material, cost of electricity, cost of fuel. Okay, now you can see here production in unit. You are producing 0 unit, 1, 2, 3 and 4 unit. Fixed cost incurred for this is 100 rupees, which is no change with the production. And here you can see variable cost 0, 100. As you can see, the production is increased, your variable cost is also increasing. Now if you put a graph of this, then you will see fixed cost 0 unit production, 100, 100, 200 and so on. And if you pass a line through this, these is known as the total fixed cost curve, and this is parallel to your x-axis. And if you plot a graph of variable cost, you can say at a 0 variable cost, at 100, okay, and at 2 unit 120, at 3 unit 140, 4 unit 160 cost incurred. So as your production is increased, your variable cost is also increased, and line passing through this, so this is known as total variable cost curve, and it is upward slope as it is increases with the production.